Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to our Animal Crossing Let's Play here on Kalon. We're basically starting right where we left off last episode, I think. Yeah, you should have seen the villager backstories and then we started, I was going to say we tried, but I think we're on a decent path, but we started some landscaping and this is what we ended up with. So I'm not going to lie, this is all looking a little bit interesting right now, but I think as we kind of decorate or as we work on more specific areas, we might add a little bit of land and waterscaping on so that it all will look a bit more natural. It will flow a bit more naturally. I think this is a good start. So we basically ended up connecting this cliff that we had done behind Nook's Cranny, in case you remember, all the way over to the left side because that is supposed to connect to the kind of lookout spot in the background. So Nook's Cranny is right here, and then you'll be able to go up an incline, which will be like a villager neighborhood, which I actually think I might want to outline today. I think that might be like our main goal. And then this cliff kind of connects all the way back here. There will be probably a house in this spot right here. Actually, speaking of, I see all these rocks. I might go ahead and try to get, I don't have my storage yet with me. I believe it's still by resident services. I might get something to drink real quick, like in-game, and then destroy a couple of rocks. I definitely think I want to do a rock garden on this island, basically. Or by the way, I think I was going to say by the way. So I think we're going to do a rock garden, and I believe it might be cute in that sunken area lookout thing that we've got planned. I will show you what I mean by that in just a second. So, actually, can we walk up here already, or is this like closed? Oh, we can't really walk. It's gonna be a lot of jumping, right? That's too annoying for now. So we're gonna walk downstairs. So, yeah, somehow you're also gonna, let me just show you this path. So from Nook's Cranny, you're probably gonna like walk here. I don't know if you can walk to the left, like further up. As well, or if that's going to like be blocked off. It might be blocked off, but basically you can walk here and then go over like across the beach, go up again across this bridge. This will be Dottie's house, and then I think you can kind of walk past it and then probably go to Hornsby's house over here. I don't know if this is going to be ideal though, because their houses are pretty much going to be in line, or if we might also end up putting Hornsby's house maybe more like in this spot right there. Depending a bit on the neighborhood as well. You know what, I will mark this because I think this also might be a good spot for it. It might be like a nicer picture frame. We've got Dottie's house in the front there, and then Hornsby's house maybe like here. So that would be a house. And then this would be a house. I don't think you can really get them in the same spot, but it wouldn't be as like behind each other, I guess. So that might work. And then in turn, we kind of adjust this cliff like a tiny little bit. And then over here to the left would be like a yacht shop or like yacht repair shop. My gosh, I can't speak apparently. But yeah, I think Hornsby will be like into crafts or into like yacht repairing. He might rent them out to tourists or something like that. I think that is kind of the storyline we ended up with. Why, thank you, 69,000 bells in total. I do love to see that. You know, we would just add maybe like this on, and then we could keep it kind of like this. Okay, technically we can pretty much destroy all the rocks, but they're not going to spawn where we want them to be, so it kind of also doesn't really matter. Okay, and this is basically going to be like a sunken part. We have to see if this is enough space for us to add in some waterfalls and then make like a pretty like downstairs kind of sunken part. But then our rock garden, this isn't going to be super fixed and like where it's 100% going to be, but let's just pretend it would somewhat be like here, maybe one more to the side there, kind of like that, and then the next rock could spawn like there. Actually, maybe more like there, right? That works, yeah. And here and here and here, and one could spawn there. Is that a circle? That is a circle, right? So this could be like our little rock garden, which you can see from like up above. That might totally work. And then you do have it on the map, which I think is kind of cute. Again, this could definitely be pushed back. It could be centered with like this cliff here, so it kind of like the first rock kind of starts at that point. We're gonna have to see, but I'm gonna leave it here just for like an indicator for future Moline who might not know what the heck I was planning. This might be like a good idea to keep it and then add on to it, change it, shift it, all that kind of stuff. But sometimes it's actually, yeah, I do that quite often. I quite often like try and prepare certain things, you know, like house outlines with in-game pathing, or I do like this type of outside kind of landscaping where I just kind of determine until what point I want the landscaping to kind of go to, and then it's much easier to fill things in later on. But so that you know, you've got like the basic planning part done, and then you can just kind of see wherever it leads you from that point. Okay, so now let me connect it to that back part there, and then I think we're gonna go over to the villager part. Okay, let's indent this a little bit so it kind of no. It kind of just follows the path of the beach. I think I quite like it when it does that. It feels quite natural. It's kind of like the cliff makes sense there, you know, because there's still like a decent bit of landscaping towards. Can you please stop doing that? Thank you. Just because the cliff. Yeah, that was my fault. That was definitely my fault. I'm not even gonna pretend that was the controllers acting up. That was just me being yeah, stupid and hitting the same thing again. Anyway, so kind of like that, or maybe this here just continues onwards like a tiny bit longer, like this. Okay, let me get in here so that I can see this from like a different perspective, and then let's just kind of add on just so everything's rounded, and maybe we can like walk everywhere. And then I don't even want to bother like filling all of this right now, because we've got a couple of other areas that we need to kind of focus on and plan and deal first, because we have a few houses to move. If possible, I would love to do that today. I would love to plan the villager neighborhood just in terms of the outline of it, and also like move those houses, because I've got a few space limits or space issues already because I've got houses in all the places that I need to work on in the future, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, so you should be able to walk around this part now. So now we just need to add on some more additional parts here and round them as well. This is probably really random, a random thing to do, but it's something I actually tend to do quite often. Okay, so like that, and then you definitely can't walk here just yet. So that needs to be added on. I mean, this will probably be filled. We're gonna have to like, there's gonna be some dirt shoveling in our future. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna try to think of something fun or interesting to chat about as I do it. But there is gonna be some dirt shoveling to be done here. I don't know if like instead we're just gonna go for like a sped up version, but I feel like no. We've committed this far to show the progress and show how long stuff takes, so I think we should definitely continue that. Okay. Yes. I think we can now walk everywhere, right? Okay, so if we wanted to, that means we can pretty much go up the incline by Nook's Cranny and then walk. Just, oh my gosh, that's, wow. I mean, I don't mind it though. You know what, the way the cliff part looks just up against the beach there, I don't think that's terrible. We're gonna have to think about if maybe we do something on that beach there, if that's gonna be like an area build, like a long forgotten kind of build moment, or if instead that is just something we just do fillers and forget about that part of the beach. I also do like to do that, you know, not gonna lie. And that's really gonna be it. Okay, one thing weirdly that I want to fix is Dottie's, do I have a vine? I do. Dottie's house, like outline, that kind of upsets me that isn't done in that corner type of way that I usually do it in. Because I had to adjust it last episode, and then I just kind of left it because I thought I was gonna be okay with it. Turns out, I'm not. You know, it happens. I have those moments quite often also. Okay, so that should be it. We just add another one here, and there we go. Okay, so that's a house, and the one up against that cliff could technically be a house, and then we'll just see how it connects to waterscaping, or like if we add more, if we just kind of leave it like this. I don't think we'll leave it like this because some of it is kind of upsetting to me. Alrighty, and then I feel like I want to mark on the map right now where the houses are, and then we could just build those cliffs up. I think we are gonna have to sacrifice many weeds. I don't know how to feel about that. These are, oh no, that's so sad. Do you think we might have to go back to the entrance and remove a few weeds so that we get to grow them on the other parts of the island? I don't know. Not gonna lie, I don't know. Okay, so this is where the incline is. It doesn't need to be straight ahead. I would definitely be okay with it going a little bit to the side, but I don't think we can really do that too much. There's like no cliff there. There will be though. There will be. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, I almost feel like the houses towards the back should be kind of like maybe here. Maybe like 1 or 2 more tiles further back. So how about like this? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That looks wrong, but I think it's correct. Wait, I can plant a wheat and check. Yep, that's 4. That's 4 by 4. And then I think there was only like 1 tile of space in like that original version, or in that version that I did on Hokkaido, which I think is not bad for the ones further back. I think these can be close together, and the spaces that they can occupy, or like the behind the scenes, or you know, their respective areas can just be like towards the back in a way. So this here could be Daly's house. For Daly, I want to do like books and reading, and maybe we can give him some like bench next to the sunken part. There's not going to be that much room. And then I don't know how much space there was like here on Hokkaido. Was it like this? Literally? Was that the corner? I think that is not going to be enough. We need to give it like, this is 1, 2, 3. We need to give it like maybe at least this amount of space. And also maybe like push them a bit further to the left. So kind of this would be the corner. All right, let me remove this here. Let's see how this would look on the map. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Or that's Daily. Who else do we have? So Gala, Flurry, Tutu, and T-Bone live on the right-hand side. Dottie lives on that floating island. That's going to be in the bottom left. Maybe floating island. We don't fully know yet. And then T-Bone, no, Hornsby lives by, like close to Dottie. So that leaves Pate, Daisy, Daly, and Alice. I feel like I've hit a point where the villager backstories are somewhat conflicting with like the areas that we have to do. Okay, very briefly, how many spaces is this? It's like 1 tile in between and then 3 in height. Okay, so 1 tile in between and then it's 1, 2, 3. So that's the corner? That's the corner. I think so. I believe this is too far to the right-hand side, but also might work. Might give us an opportunity to block this part, like from Tutu. So you're forced to basically, if you kind of get down this incline, you kind of can explore this part, which will be like farm and orchard, but then it's gonna like block Tutu's house and you can't walk past it, so you have to walk around the lake maybe. It is super close. Like this is where we had the cliff plan. This is very close though. But I think it might be fine. So here's the issue, right? This person here, whoever lives in this spot, will kind of be like the caretaker, I guess, almost of the farm. So they should really love gardening. At full disclosure, you have seen the episode. I haven't recorded the villager backstories episode, but I do want to upload it before I do the landscaping. So I don't fully know yet what I will decide to do. I've gotten quite a few backstory ideas for Alice. Daisy might be someone who likes to take care of the farm. So maybe this is Daisy's house. And then Pate wants to be like a pop star. I think that was like the idea, I think, for her. I'm not sure. I've got this idea of like a laundry area, and I feel like both Alice and Daisy could work for that. But I'm also not entirely sure. Or we put them both here and they kind of take care of it together. And Alice, do you think Alice and Daisy would get along? Maybe they would bond over their striped clothing. Maybe Alice and Daisy just are both like, they're both into farming and they're both doing laundry. I don't know where the laundry part would be. Probably somewhere like behind their house. So potentially that. And then Daly probably lives here. And Pate lives in front just because she wants to be the first one that you see when you go up the incline, right? She just wants to be like there. Okay, so do we think this would work spacing wise? Or do we think we should move it like a little bit further to the left? Maybe everything like 2 tiles more to the left? Maybe. I think that might be good. That would give us like a little bit more freedom with the landscaping. Okay, so instead of more pathing, let me do some cliff building then. So if it's 2 tiles more to the side, because these need to be a tier higher, right? This will be 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then basically to the front as well. So we will just build out the different plots for the villagers and then give them like a tiny little pathway to kind of walk to their house. You know, so we can place it and they're not like cut off, but I'm not going to fill all of the space in right now because I'm lazy and I feel like that's not... I want to work on the island like flow and stuff, and I want to figure out where things are going, but that's a little too much, right? Okay, so that would be plot number 1. Plot number 2 would be kind of here. 1, 2, and then that's 4, 3, 4. There we go. And of course to the front as well. This would be daily. I'm just repeating that for myself. And then this is a balloon that I should get. I actually have a slingshot. I think I've let a few balloons go because sometimes I'm so into decorating and I'm so into kind of island designing whatever. Cherry blossom trees wall. Okay, I will take it. Thank you. That I totally forget to pay attention to that kind of stuff. So sometimes I don't really hear or see it. But then sometimes when I like edit the episodes back, I'm like, dude... Not that I'm a dude, but I'm like, oh my god, would you just please shoot down that balloon? Yeah, I never do though, and I apologize for that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be... who lives in front? Maybe Daisy. Alice seems more shy. See, I'm morphing the backstories episode into this. You're gonna be like, you already decided this. I should not record things out of order, but I just got into landscaping and then I didn't want to just leave it at this weird point, but the episode was already so long, so here we are. Here we are. By the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say villager backstories, I've done 2 episodes now where we just kind of sat down to think about the villagers that live on this island. It is a romantic coastal retreat. And the retreat part is basically that all the villagers here seem to have, like, they've struggled with some type of, maybe like a mental health issue, or they don't get along with their family. Like, there's been some type of reason where they wanted to escape their normal life and kind of move on to this island and, hi T-Bone, and just get away from it all, start fresh, and find new friends. And we kind of sat down, thought about what that would be for each and every villager, and also therefore decided kind of what type of areas they would have, you know. So flurry, for example, will have a cafe or like that laundry area that I do wanna create on the island. And so yeah, each of the villagers have somewhat of a passion and something they want to do. Okay, so disregard the pathing, right? Let me run out of the way so this is a bit more. Is this spacing wise correct? I think so. Ignore the pathing bits and pieces, but this would be the 4 houses. Do we want the houses in the back to be so close together though? You know what? I think it works. Daly and Alice could be shy like best friends. Yeah. Okay. I feel like I can place their houses like this. I just literally need like a tile in front to be able to place it. This is probably not gonna be super like nice to them, but just so I can put them down. I promise I will give them more room, but not yet. No, I think it will connect them so that they can still walk around if they want to, because I don't know when we will tackle this next, but yeah. Okay, so pathing. Be gone. And then let's see which one we first move. I know that, so Hornsby is currently in the way for Dottie, and Dottie is by the beach. Yeah. So, see, she loves watering. Does Daisy have the nature hobby? I think so. So that means she will water the garden, which is good. Okay, so we move Hornsby to that place. And I was gonna say, are you sitting? No. Oh, and then we move Dottie. So I think each and every time I will just log in quickly to show you the house in the spot that I wanted to place them in, because there's just gonna be like a lot of building, exiting and entering, and it's just gonna kind of be annoying. So first house to place is Hornsby. All right, so here we've got Hornsby's house all moved in. And the next one is gonna be Dottie. Here we got Dottie's house. She's already working out around here, so everything's going absolutely according to plan. And now it is Daisy's turn. And while we're at it, let's also briefly try this other door color on Gala's house that's not quite as blue. I mean, I do like that one too, but I think I want to try this like gray one. They call it gray. This is definitely not gray. Anyway, let's try this. Oh yeah, I think this might be better. I mean, the blue before was more like the flowers, but I think this does give more of that like beachy coastal vibe, right? I think I'm kind of happy with this now. We're only missing her picture, obviously, but we haven't really been putting in that much effort, to be honest. Okay, there's Daisy house. I did actually add on just another, like a few tiles of landscaping just so I could put the house down. There we got Daisy. Next up, let's put Alice right behind her. 2 down, they're also walking in front of her house. It's looking a little sad, I'm not gonna lie. 2 more to go. Next up, I would say let's go and move Daly. That is 3 out of 4 done. I do feel really bad for them. We're gonna definitely give them a little bit of pathing. And now our last one is gonna be Pate on this spot right here. And there we go. That should be all of the houses. The map is definitely looking very interesting now. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to give these houses a makeover. Not gonna lie about that. And then I do just want to connect them because I've seen them walk around and like be stuck to their house there, and I feel like it's really bad, so we're gonna have to give them a little bit of pathway. And then I think the one other building I just wanted to move was the Able Sisters. I believe I talked about that in the last episode as well, and I didn't actually go ahead and do it, but I want to move that onto the mainland and not have it on the beach. For some reason, I feel like that isn't the cutest. Okay, so, well, she could already kind of be, like, fine in this spot right here. I don't know if this is enough room for her to move. But, like, if we just give her enough space here to walk around, like, that would be fine, probably. It's not the nicest. Like, it's a very narrow path, and they have to be, like, very careful. But it might be okay. Yeah, we'll see. Also, I don't know, I've been recording, so just for a frame of reference, right? I have been recording for an hour and 3 minutes now, and most of it was just time traveling, I think. I'm not sure if we're like even at like 30 minutes right now, but I have been recording for a decent amount of time now, and the Wholesome Direct will start in just less than an hour, so I don't think I'll get anything else done today. Because my plan was to chill, you know. I'll sit down on the sofa in just a little bit for the Wholesome Direct and write down all the games I want to play, and we'll see. In case you don't know what that is, by the way, make sure you look up the Wholesome Direct. It usually will cater to exactly us cozy gamers, you know, like the people that are interested in life and farming simulators where we just get to escape our real lives and just kind of do tasks and chores and work in like a digital world. So if that's something you're into, definitely make sure to check it out. They usually always announce a bunch of like amazing games in that direct, so I'm very excited. And if you have seen it, let me know about your favorite, like the thing you're most excited about pretty much. I can't tell you just yet, but I am, well, I've got high hopes. We'll see, right? We'll just see. I'm definitely interested in something new. I will not abandon Animal Crossing, absolutely not, but sometimes it would be nice to have like another game to just kind of be able to dive into, especially stuff on the Switch. Like a lot of times, you know, it'll announce some things that are like on the PC, but I would love to have some stuff on the Switch too, because that is always like an extra step. Because I believe game development is harder for a console. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's definitely not my expertise right there. But I think so. I just think so. Okay. Oh, actually I wanted to connect it to this part here. There we go. See, this should give them an interesting pathway, you know, but this at least connects them, and so they can walk around if they want to, and we don't have to feel too terrible. I feel like I would just feel very terrible, right? Actually, maybe, you know what? Maybe we should connect Daisy to Pate's place over here also. You know, just these two here, like just so they can also chat with each other, walk around, have fun. I don't know. Just meet up if they want to. So technically you can walk all over, like all the way to the houses now. It's looking interesting. Actually, you know what? You could probably build an entire like island with this type of like, obviously you would probably have to make the islands for the villagers a bit taller, a bit bigger, sorry, like a bit wider. But like this is actually looking kind of interesting on the map, you know? That would be kind of cool. I bet people have actually done this before, where like at some point maybe you've got your house, and then from your house you just got these like thin landscaping stripy things to like all directions. I don't know. All right, you know what? That is all the houses. We don't have a single house placed on the beach, but I feel like that's not bad considering that our beaches on the side they're not the widest. Like I don't think we can really put any houses there. But so now we've got Gala here by the peninsula, and then we've got obviously Flurry and Tutu right there by the lake, and T-Bone on the other side of it. I don't exactly know how like all the cliffs will connect in the top left corner, and we do still have to figure out a room for the museum. But there will now be this neighborhood with Pate, Alice, Daly, and Daisy. There we go. Sorry. Pate, Alice, Daisy, and Daly. We've got Hornsby in front of this whatever landscaping, and then we've got Dottie here in the bottom left. You know what? I think that's actually quite decent. And then our plan is to do a rock garden in the back left corner, just to kind of show you all the houses and plans and stuff. So this is Hornsby. And then our plan is to do a rock garden in the back there. This cliff will continue way onwards. And then I actually might want to do a cliff against the very back, like right where the museum is right now. You can see it like below me, right where the museum is. I think I want to build a cliff way further and then have this kind of like pathway there, almost like a sideways land bridge, just with like a bit of fencing. So it kind of just is this like pathway where you look up like at the ocean. I feel like that fits, right? That probably fits the vibe. And then this is Dottie here. So we're missing a lot of waterscaping, obviously. We're missing a lot of landscaping also. We're missing just a lot of dirt shoveling, to be fair. But yeah, I think this is fine as far as it goes. So now I'm not quite sure. This might be like 5 tiles wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe? Maybe? I'm not sure. Like, if I place it here, I don't even know if I can do that. Honestly, let's just get the plot and then place it, because I'm not even sure how well that works in terms of spacing and stuff. All right, we are looking to move the tailors, please. The tailor shop. Yes, I need to. Actually, we're still fine on money, I think. I'm just panicking, but I have a feeling we might be running low at some point, especially if we're continuing our bridge core, you know, or we still want to do some inclines maybe. Who knows? It might happen, but we can also like work maybe with some ladders or like a land bridge or something, and that won't cost us any money, you know? The bridges cost us a lot of money, the inclines also. All right, so I've got the tailor's moving kit with me. Right, I don't think I can put it here because it'll be too close to the Never friggin' mind. This would work. Wait, let me imagine this. Do you think we should move it 1 tile more to the right-hand side? Because, like, this pushes it very close to the ocean, or, like, close to the beach, right? Which might be fine. It is definitely further over to the side, though. Maybe we bring it more to the right-hand side, so maybe there's a potential... Maybe there's potentially room for a tree. Honestly, I'm not promising anything here, but y'all know I love my trees, so I kind of want to try and fit one in. Right. And then honestly, like we're probably gonna like have difficulty fitting anything else but just like a little bit of a path in there. I think I prefer the other a little bit more, but really that won't be able to be a tree. It's fine. We're gonna make it work. Somewhat, somehow, some way, we're gonna make this work. And we're gonna move it here, I think. And, you know, we can always change it again. I want to see it like this, though. Maybe we're gonna be lucky enough to be able to place a tree in front of Able Sisters. Or like a coconut tree on the beach could also work. Let's try it. We're gonna hope for the best, and we're gonna try it. Okay, new location for the tailor shop, just right behind it. Fountain kind of here, could be pushed over a little bit, so there can be like a thin little path leading you all the way over there. And then we can think about if we want to do some more like beach shenanigans. Oh, look at that butterfly. Just chilling. And Gala. Does Gala have fleas? I feel like I just saw someone have fleas. I'm not sure that's correct though. We definitely have ants here because the turnips that I got already spoiled. No, she does not have fleas, right? Ah, the floppy ears though. Okay, I felt like I saw something like hop up somewhere, but I think that was just like a bit of a pixel, whatever. Okay, yeah, so we could still do something here on the beach, right? We could do like a little shed maybe. Little beachy shed there with some surf shops right by the entrance. I think that would be honestly kind of cute. And then maybe this will be a cuter shopping district. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, no, I don't think this will be room for a tree. Because this is considered the corner. I thought it wouldn't be, but I'm pretty sure that this won't be a tree. Okay, we'll deal with it. This will be, you know, self-made pain, so we'll deal with it. Yeah, so let's look at it. I'm procrastinating. I don't want to see this not turning out well, so yeah, but let's go. And of course, it is raining. Every time it actually counts, it is raining. I do like Gala's house a little bit better though. Like that softer blue I think is working out much nicer. Okay, entrance still the same, looks very weird without the tent. And still wanted to fix up that little toy duck. That's fine. Okay, here goes. So you'd walk to resident services and then to Nook's Cranny, or you could walk past the fountain to the Able Sisters and then have room in front for stuff. Yeah? Ah, dang it. Do you think we should move it one tile more to the right-hand side? Like, we're not gonna get, like, the best view of it because we can't build, like, a cliff up in front of it, but that's fine. This is actually kind of cute. Reminds me of my swamp island a little bit. But do you think we should have moved we should have moved Able Sisters a tile more to the right? Please let me know in the comments. It would close up the gap a little bit more, but at the same time, you know, we could put like, there could be like trees in between, right? So we could like, we could put like a tree here, or some boxes and stuff, and it'll even like make it look prettier instead of them being so close together. I do kind of want to try though, if this can be a tree. Maybe I have like a small, I really don't think so, y'all. So don't get your hopes up. I'm trying not to get mine up. Here's a little tree that we can try and use. Just so I know if I'm setting myself up for failure in the future. I definitely am, right? Actually, maybe no. Am I? This could be a tree. I'm not kidding. This could be a tree. And then, I'm not sure. Well, this can be a tree. Well, that could be a tree. This could be a tree. And I think this one also could be a tree. I am stressed about tree placement. If you can't tell, it is one of the things I worry about most in this game. Pretty sure though this could be a tree. You do have to circle around it a little bit if you want to go to that bridge, but at the same time, we can just naturally make the path curve like this, so you kind of just don't even run into it. And then, you know, there would be something in front of the Able Sisters. There could be something behind it. Actually, I think this works out really nicely. I think in terms of tree placements, we could be fine with Able Sisters. The only question now would be if to the right-hand side, we think it would be prettier if it's moved a tile further to the right. But again, I think even, no, don't interact with that. I think even, can this be a tree? No, okay. But like a tile to the front could be. We can't really, that's gonna be awkward with the path. Okay, technically though, this can be a tree, right? Just to show like there could be something in between. And it doesn't have to be just like as awkward as it currently is looking like. Or obviously we can also make this one a tree or one more to the right hand side. I'm saying tree a lot. I read this comment the other day of like how if you drink a sip of water every time I say tree, you're gonna be heckin' hydrated. And that's very true. Yeah. T-Bone, could you please, excuse me, sorry. We're trying to see something here. Yeah, because that could be fine. That could be fine. Yeah, let me know. Do you think Able Sisters should move a tile further to the right-hand side? Yes or no? That would be very interesting to know. Apart from that, I feel like I'm a little bit happier with the shopping district like this. Like with Able Sisters. Sorry. Why is everyone in my way today? In terms of the shopping district, I do feel like I'm a bit happier with this now. I think that the map is looking a bit interesting because most of our like official buildings are kind of crammed to the front. And then we do have like a bunch of houses in that like middle part. But I also believe that that's totally fine for this being like a community centered, focused island as well. We just have to figure out where to put the museum. But maybe kind of towards the back there, just a bit further to the left would be good. And yeah. And then we have a lot of decorating to do. A lot of dirt shoveling, a lot of decorating. And I think that might be it for today. I'm not quite sure how long this episode is. If it is a bit of a shorter episode, I absolutely apologize for that. It might not have been the most interesting, but in, you know, overall, we actually did get quite a lot of stuff done because we have pretty much moved every single house to where it needs to be. I'm just trying to find my message bottle here. We've moved every house to where it needs to be, so we've done like a good chunk of island planning, which isn't always the most fun, especially not like in terms of the Let's Play. Wow, no, great, we got more gyroids spawning. No message bottle on this side, so we're gonna run to the other side. Yeah, especially in terms of Let's Play episode, I feel like progress is oftentimes not that interesting because neither dirt shoveling nor house moving. Wow, double conversation right here. I told you, this island is focused on the community. I'm just glad that they're doing exactly what I want them to do, you know? Lost items, cool. Apparently seem to have dropped a message bottle or like a DIY there. And there we go. So yeah, might not always be like the most fun, just because dirt shoveling, nor like neither dirt shoveling nor house moving is like super interesting in terms of video stuff to watch, but it's part of the progress. So yeah, there it is. Right, we have a carrot tops curry. Actually, that sounds and looks amazing. Okay, and then with this rainy image of our bridge core entrance, I will say thank you all so much for watching today. Let me know about the Able Sisters and also what games you're excited in the Wholesome Direct. I am very excited to go watch it now. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and then I hope that you have an awesome time until I see you in my next video. Bye everyone!